Here we go. Stand by.
Stand by.
It opens in 3, 2, 1. Take us. Stand by 2. Ready, my cue.
Stand by on 2.
In 3, 2, 1. Dissolve my cue, Greg.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Ready,
Dow
camera
keep
1.
falling. Asian stock markets are tumbling in this hour, following the biggest one-day
Roll
decline
3.
on Wall Street since the 2008 financial crisis.
Roll DB3.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Greg Lamont.
And I'm Katie Houston. The selling today started in Europe and
That was
accelerated
nice video
right
in
from
there.
the close. Stocks
Way
fell
better.
nearly 200
Package in
points
1.
in the last hour alone. Here's NBC's Maria Bartiromo.
Today's dramatic plunge capped the worst 10-day.
So you want me to re-cue 3?
Stop and re-cue 3, please, and then you'll have to roll it because it's not. Oh, wait. It'll roll back here. Never mind.
Showed little improvement. Even the good news was bad. Retail stores posted solid sales, but a lot of that came from heavy discounting as retailers worked hard
It's cued.
Thank you.
with their wallets.
Everyone in business wants to get more people working, wants to get more consumer spending. We haven't found the way out yet.
Gold, thought to be a safe haven, dropped more than $7.
Go ahead and set key on
Oil
2, which
closed
you've
at
done so nicely for me. Thank
86.63
you.
a barrel, as traders sold off whatever they could to cover
I'll
their
be on the
losses.
streets as the out cue. This is 158.
When you can't sell what you want to sell, you sell whatever you can sell, including your grandmother's necklace.
It's gone from contained to contagious.
Fears about market uncertainty spread quickly today. Internet headlines and blogs feeding the fire, sparking new worries about an already volatile stock market. Nearly 2 billion shares were traded at the New York Stock Exchange alone, much heavier than usual. And that sell-off is global. Markets in Europe were down 3.4%, hitting the lowest level in over a year, as the financial crisis in Greece spread to Italy, one of Europe's largest economies.
Every morning now, we check in to see what's happening in Europe. Are the banks still okay? Has there been any crisis? Has anybody declared insolvency? And until that uncertainty is resolved, it will be tough to pull this back together.
You put
From
11
the
back
stock
into it.
market to this farmer's market in Chicago, the uncertainty taking a toll.
I worry about seniors, I worry about poor people. I think there's a lot of people in trouble right now.
Each and every day I'm catching absolute
Stand by on 1.
Stand by on 1.
bills. The thing that scares me is I'll be on the streets.
My cue.
That was Maria Bartiromo reporting. July's unemployment
Ready,
report
key
comes
on
out
2
in
with
just
Greg.
a few hours. Those numbers could have a big impact on what happens tomorrow.
Key.
The drop today wiped
Soundbite
out all
coming
the
up,
stock
27.
gains made this year on Wall Street. Financial advisors here in Billings say the country only grew about half as much as expected in the first 2 quarters of this year, forcing a market correction.
Sound.
What I think is happening.
This is 27. Out cue is some of these issues. We'll be back key on 2.
In what is turning out to be a much more sluggish economy than we had anticipated and probably hoped for. Watching and hearing what we're seeing economically around the country, it might be hard to believe sitting here in Billings.
Is 3 clear?
3 is clear.
Restaurants are full, our hotels are full, the ag economy.
Stand by on
the
2.
energy economy
Stand by on
is
2.
well, so it is hard to kind of localize some of these issues.
My cue.
Buchanan says despite the drop, there is some positive news. U.S. Treasury bonds are selling well, which indicates traders still
Get
see them
that
as a
straight on
secure
1
investment.
setup, please.
Buchanan says the market
Theo
is
in 1.
acting more rationally than during the crisis of 2008, which he says decreases the chance of a
Greg
double-dip
reads it.
recession. Well, if the Senate signs off tomorrow on a bill to end the partial shutdown of the Federal Aviation Administration, thousands of workers...
2, you're clear for the ultimate.
Monday. President Barack Obama is praising the bipartisan compromise.
Cue, Katie.
There are new details tonight on the deadly
Keep that one,
crash
please.
north of Billings on Highway 87 last night. First, the 3 men killed have been identified. 22-year-old Jesse Taylor was from Billings. 25-year-old Jeffrey Lindsay lived in Billings.
Nicole's on mic
from
5.
Sturgis, South Dakota.
Ready, camera 2.
And 36-year-old Frank Rohr was from Lewistown. All died from blunt force trauma.
Take my cue.
Nicole Greg is here now with what investigators are saying tonight. Nicole.
Katie, MH.
Package coming up,
wrapped up their
149.
investigation about 19 hours after the crash happened. Tonight, they say the driver who caused the crash was distracted, but just how, they won't say.
Package.
3 people died.
Behind the wheel is the out. 2 is clear.
Is 2 clear?
Yeah.
What the driver who caused the crash was doing behind the wheel when it happened, but they say it's an opportunity to remind
Zoom out just a little on one, please.
Keep their eyes on the road at all times.
Distracted driving can be anything from speaking on your cell phone, dividing your attention away from your task of
Can we get programming in the LCD sub?
texting
There you go.
to reaching
Thanks.
for an object in your vehicle.
Trooper Dell Ahmed says it takes only a second for a distraction to turn to disaster.
A car travels 88 feet per second at 60 miles per hour. That's moving down the roadway pretty fast. That doesn't give you a lot of reaction time if something happens in front of you.
MHP was still on scene Thursday for most of the day investigating.
This was a very intensive crash site.
Ahmed says the tanker driver was distracted and crossed into the other lane of oncoming traffic. The tanker then hit a white passenger car, killing the driver instantly and injuring a 22-year-old woman and 3-week-old baby. The baby has since been flown to a Denver hospital. The tanker then continued down the road and hit a Jeep Wrangler, killing 2 men inside. The crash also started a fire, and one of the cars contained live ammunition that went off.
There have been a number of fatal wrecks here. I've been to a number of them as well, and most of them are the result of
Stand by on 2, Mike 5.
Stand by on 2.
Single maybe double vehicle involved, and or some sort of distracted driving.
Activities troopers say that should never happen behind the wheel.
Take my cue.
MHP
We'll be
says
back straight on one
investigation
with
will
Katie.
take a few weeks. They will then send the information to the county
Ready,
attorney's
one?
office to determine what charges, if any, the driver will face. Nicole Gray, Color Right Now.
Take my cue.
All right, Nicole, thank you.
VO and
Some good
2.
news for people living along the Yellowstone River. State and federal officials say
Straight on 2 on Greg,
soil
please.
samples taken after the July 1st ExxonMobil pipeline break show no risk to public health. The most toxic compounds released in the oil were dissipated quickly, leaving behind less volatile gobs of crude. Now, some landowners are still taking private samples to
Ready,
verify those results.
On 1.
The spill on the Yellowstone is creating lots of opposition to the planned Keystone XL pipeline that would run
VO
from
and
Montana.
Bosat
Today,
1.
Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said the United States is working with a Canadian company to develop safety standards beyond those required by law as the project continues to move forward. At a news conference with Canadian Prime Minister John
Sound
Baird,
coming up.
Clinton said discussions on the
11.
1,900-mile-long pipeline are well underway. Calgary-based TransCanada wants to build a pipeline that would run from Alberta, Canada to refineries in Texas.
Sound.
We are leaving
Before the end of this year is the Outback straight on 1. Stand by on 1.
Stand by on 1.
On the permit before the end of this year.
Take my cue.
Clinton says
Ready,
new
camera
standards
2
should
on
ensure
Greg.
that if a permit for the pipeline is issued, the project will be as safe as possible.
On 2.
The American Civil Liberties Union today took the next step in gaining rights for same-sex couples here in Montana.
We'll be back on 1.
Appealed a Montana District Court decision dismissing the same-sex domestic partnership case. The organization sued for equal rights for same-sex couples last year. In April, a Helena
Ready,
judge
1.
ruled the lawsuit couldn't move forward, but the ACLU is still fighting for those rights.
On 1, my cue.
The powerful heat wave
Package in
gripping
2.
the central and southern U.S. tonight isn't letting up, as NBC's Kirk Gregory reports it's taking a toll on football players and the power grid.
Has the city of Memphis on alert.
We want.
127 standard out cue. Greg will read the intro to the T's, which will be in DVC 1.
His apartment had no air conditioning. The mayor is asking citizens to go door to door to check on neighbors and the elderly. In Atlanta, 2 17-month-old girls are recovering after police said they were locked in their mother's car for over an hour. Their mother, Kimberly Arnold, has been charged with child cruelty and reckless conduct.
I'm going to require that she have no unsupervised contact with any of her children.
In Texas, temperatures are so hot that railroad tracks are bending. Weeks and weeks of 100-degree temperatures have caused steel rails to buckle. Officials are concerned. Trains have slowed.
If you hit that out of alignment, you can have a derailment.
As the blistering Texas heat continues, so does the devastating drought. Lakes are shriveling up, even turning color.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. I've seen several different types of algae, but not this type of red algae, if that's what it is.
And shrinking water supplies have forced restrictions and sacrifice in many
Stand by, Greg.
Stand by, Greg.
rain that for many can't come soon enough. Kirk Gregory, ABC News.
Cue Greg.
As much of the country is dealing with scorching heat,
Ready, camera
one part of
two.
the country
Ready,
still has
Kristen.
too much, are you ready for this? Snow.
My cue.
Taking a look at the update.
Alright, next up, we'll go air one after this.
Today, so it was another hot one, but hey, things are gonna cool down a little bit by tomorrow. More details up next.
And bid it.